In the last episode, we were asked whether or not we wanted to turn our back on Roland and join Archibald's army. So let's be a paragon of virtue for once, and let's play Heroes of Might and Magic 2. Okay. Also, I'm fairly certain we'll go with sorceress from the get-go now, because it's a ridiculously powerful class, and I know how to work it well, at least reasonably well. One of your allies has joined Archibald. You now face an opponent with 3 castles to your 1. Good luck. So much for a fair battle. So, it's just you and me, Veterna. And we'll start with the archery range. Because elves. So we have a sign here saying, long live Roland, the true king. True king he shall be. We also still have the Dwarven Alliance, which should make this a lot easier for sorcerers. A travelling merchant offers you a rabbit's foot, made of gleaming silver fur, for safe passage. The merchant explains the charm will increase your luck in combat. Now, if I were a merchant, I'd probably say that too. We'll hire a second hero to help us grab all this stuff. And of course we'll go with a sorceress. Probably one with a weird name, Carlan, which is still one of the strangest names I've found. Like seriously, who would name his child Carlan? Anyway. This map is... maybe this is my second attempt on this map. In the last one I was playing as a warlock and it was constantly going back and forth, so it was this kind of stuff I'm trying to avoid with this Let's Play, because there is going to be an awful lot of it, of the Let's Play, not of the back and forth thing. Okay, I'm going to build a statue first. So yeah, I was trying to keep this low. I'm not sure if we're going to use Dragon Slayer in this scenario at all. I mean, I'm hardly using it anyway, but I'm not sure if we have to. I'm not sure if we're getting to dragons in this round. Basic archery, please. Now, both of those skills were very tempting, because both archery and siegecraft are good for a hero who actually has an army. Okay, we need a mage guild. And a tavern, I believe. Oh, look at that. It's a black pearl of something. I think it increases your knowledge or spellcraft by a ridiculous amount. And that's why I want it. Also, I want those battle dwarves. We'll still join our army. An icicle withstanding the full heat of the noonday sun attracts your attention. Intrigued, you break it off and find that it does not melt in your hand. Which might mean you have really cold hands. I mean, those are women. So, anyway, yeah. So the icicle is good for not melting, but it's apparently not that good for not breaking, so you shouldn't use it as a club. And we want a Stonehenge. Also, if you look at the mini-map here, you'll see that this is a very, very small map. Rumors of a griffin of unusual size preying upon the countryside lead you to its cave lair. A quick, brutal fight dispatches the beast, and a surge of its foul nest turns up a huge black pearl, which gives you 2 spell power and knowledge each, which is not bad. Also, mercury. We want all the mercury we can get. Where do we want to go here? I'm ignoring this tree of knowledge for now. Okay, what do we get out of this? We have a lot of iron ore. We are going to need a lot of it. We can't afford the fenced meadow for now. I might be tempted to actually trade in some of the iron ore we have. For now I'm going to want a well. I believe it's... oh no, it's not yet day 7, and look at that! There are gems just down there. Ooh, those are so good. Those are so good. I'm going with logistics. Because I often find myself chasing enemy heroes. And the fireball, oh my god. This level is like rewarding me for picking sorceress every time. Although in my last attempt with the warlock I actually had the an endless sack of gold over where the black pearl was now, so this bit is randomized. I was hoping I'd get the sack again, but apparently it wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, do I actually have an ore mine yet? Don't think I have, so let's fix that next time. Greater Druids or Grand Elf? Tavern. Because we want dwarves. All of them. And we want the fireball spell. I really want this spell. It's kind of weird how powerful this... what powerful stuff you can get. Put the dwarves over there and use those. You go back to the castle, and you go grab those gems. So now we can actually afford the fenced meadow. Wait a minute, what else do we need? It's day 7, so it's dwarves or the meadow. And because we can get plenty of dwarves, I'm going with the meadow, because that'll give us unicorns. Also, it means we can now build a red tower. Well, almost. We still need one more Mercury. Quickly. Mercury or quickly? I keep forgetting. It is... something. I think it's Mercury. It's still called Mercury. So one more of that stuff, and we'll actually have what we need for a red tower. The only downside of actually trading for that now would be that we still wouldn't have enough to hire phoenixes, so screw that. We'll let the sentinels scatter. By all means, go scatter all you want. And the last thing I want is actually losing my town and letting the enemy have those phoenixes. Instead, we're going to build a cottage. Also, I hope my cell phone isn't too disturbing. Apparently, people decided to discuss the class reunion again, which is going to happen this time next month. And I hope I actually manage to get stuff ready in time for that. Oh wow. Doing an awful lot of scattering now. And now we're having the Mercury plates. And this. The hill fort still allows us to improve the abilities of the dwarves for absolutely free. So it's a great place to have around as a sorceress. And it's another thing why I decided to go with sorceress instead of warlock in this very scenario, because you have an alchemy lab here, and I think another over here. As I said, I've played this before. And only one gem mine. You would also have 2 crystal mines, but I don't play knight. And yeah, so you have all the advantages there. And you have the hill fort, so you can actually just upgrade your dwarves for free. So there really is no need at all to go for anything else. I just find it weird how overpowered the sorcerers can be in most of those maps. Okay, we have no dwarves. Yeah, we actually handed them in. Why did you leave this artifact there? That. So many battle times. And a hero! Vesper. You will be unheroically removed. Also, hello, Red Tower. So yeah, the sorceress is like the one faction that can increase the own troops to, well, that can go to tier 7 troops within 1 week. Although it requires a lot of luck on the resource side, and you have to get a lot of mercury and iron ore, but look at that! And of course money, so that's another thing that's kinda hard to get. And I believe those castles are actually set in stone, like those, and this one is a barbarian castle. No, this one is a warlock castle, and this is a barbarian castle. Okay. Well, you know what I'm going to pick. Yeah, I know, I just threw in a whole lot of my good mercury for... Actually, I don't really want you to go forth there. I realized I just threw in a fair amount of my mercury for the upgraded Stonehenge, but I believe it was worth it. I firmly believe that was a well spent amount of mercury. I'm not sure how mercury would make those top bars here, but screw that. Who needs logic? This is still a game. And who needs logic when you have Grand Elves? And Phoenixes. Yay, Phoenixes. Do I want to... Yes, I want to end my turn. Oh, you killed my battle dwarves. Those are my battle dwarves. Well, I'll get those then. And the money. And another level. Well, that choice is easy. It's always luck. Those look more like minotaurs to me. Yeah, they look more like this than like this. I mean, those are clearly long legs without any pants, and those dwarves are... those are all the stubby legs with shoes and bluish pants that we know and love from our dwarven allies. How much time do I have in this episode? 2 minutes, okay. What do we want to build? So many options. I want a crystal garden. Those are fancy. I just realized the eyes of this statue are creepy. They're like huge black dots, and creeps me out. It really creeps me out. Probably shouldn't, but I didn't click that. I'll recruit this Grand Elf and those druids, fresh from the bathtub it seems. And sprites. Yeah, all of them. All of the sprites. I want all of them. Now this is actually a hero that can besiege a town. Pretty much on her own. Why am I not taking that? Okay. Do I want to upgrade my cottage? I mean, I don't have to. I could just haul all my dwarves to that hill fort, but I guess it's a good thing to do. So I can actually get them upgraded here. Okay, I don't have the money for that. You could split your group and just keep them around as responding to the panic cries of a damsel in distress. Discover a young woman fleeing from a hungry bear. You slay the beast in the nick of time, and the grateful sorceress weaves a magic cloak from the bear's hide. Okay, so we killed the bear. That's all I'm reading out of this. We killed the bear. You're a monster. Oh no. Why couldn't the sorceress kill the bear? I mean, those sorceresses throw in fireballs and stuff. And magic arrows. I would suppose that there was some sort of like a basic spell casting you would have to know as a sorceress. Which is also something that I like in Heroes 3 and onwards, because most classes start with certain spells, and usually pretty good spells. Not necessarily pretty good spells, but spells that they will generally need. Probably should have recruited more there. And it's Weasel Week again. Do I want to attack? Yes. Yeah, 9 orcs aren't that big of a threat. Shut up, cell phone. Let's see how much we can fireball them. Oh, we got some of them down. But we already got a hole into the wall, so that's great. And yeah. That's another thing about sorceresses, is sieges are so much easier with them. Because you just don't have to do anything... you don't have to recruit that much. You don't have to have high-level troops to get over the walls. You have those flying strides. I mean, you could trade those in for unicorns, but I find that sprites are very useful because they have this no retaliation. They are flying, and they're just great. If they were less brittle, they'd probably be called phoenixes. Yeah. Just saying. Okay. Do I want to build anything in here? Actually, not sure, because I believe I'm going to lose this town very, very quick. With Vesper there giving me funny looks already. Probably shouldn't have moved out of this town. And the danger of this very small map is that even if you have discovered most of it, you're still always risking to... well, this here were actually Archmages last time. So yeah, this time it's much easier. Ooh, this is also the wand, the Pendant of Clarity. And we're going to... I think I'm going to try to save up money here. Yeah, the crystal mine? I don't think I do. I always check that when I always assume that if I have large amounts of a certain resource, I do have at least one mine that actually gives me that resource, but that's often not the case, and it kind of confuses me more often than not. Okay, let's end the turn here, and let's end the video here, more importantly, with the sight on an elk's head, not an actual elk's head. You get the point. I'll see you next time. Bye!